my god, it's peas. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Pause the stream on my end so just look at the chat. Perfect. Okay, well, I am going to start a new Necromancer. Oh god, what's a stupid name for a Necromancer? Oh, game's a bit loud? I'll edit that in a second. Oh, hey Peb. I'm gonna name this one after Scott. Let me go change my audio here. Is that better, piece? Well, let's see how Peas does out in the world of Diablo. So I haven't rolled a Necromancer yet, so I don't know anything about it. I want to go in blind. Oh no?
All that grows
I
must also wither and die.
I played a lot of Diablo 3 on the PC and
What
a lot on
dies
Xbox
and
One.
rots will then nourish the living. This is the great cycle of being, and we, the priests of Rathma, use our dark art to protect it.
I can see that.
Though most do not understand us, we go where we are needed.
Well, again,
My
I'll change
master
it.
has learned that a star fell in the west, drawing the dead from their graves. He commands me to journey to Tristram and return them to their rest. For if the cycle is not upheld, it would mean the end of all
Is that better?
things. I am near the fallen star, and the dead it raised.
Ooh. I like these spikes. Fred, I had the chat volume right on my controller here, because I got Turtle Beach thing.
I have come to aid these lands. Where is the fallen star?
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumpert, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
I can see the perspective being something that you're not
They
enjoying.
keep coming.
I spent a lot of time with various Diablos, so it's to be expected
Rathma has blessed me.
when I play the game.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Bone Spear.
Corpses before they rise again.
Sounds a little
Zakharum has
PG-13.
fallen to disgrace. What
what I got in the mail. Oh, I got a legendary from my friend. It's the nice thing about Diablo 3 on the PC, or sorry, on the Xbox, is they have this mail system where people can get gifts that drop
He's
in the
been
world
under siege
and
for
send them
6
to you.
days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith.
I named my
If help
character
doesn't arrive
Peas
soon.
for Scott.
Are you Lear? Did you survive the fallen star?
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but watch out! The wounded are turning!
Next female character I roll, I'll name it Pepster.
This is killing business.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Yes. That is why I am here.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
I would have thought a necromancer would be all about the dead overrunning people.
For many years, villagers were too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram. But as time
Identify this stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to use that one for a little bit. Those. What pet do I want? Half-formed golem sounds like it's what a necromancer would have following him around. Ooh.
time went by,
Much better.
adventurers arrived to loot the old cathedral, and their business was profitable enough that New Tristram sprang up to accommodate them. Fewer travelers visit now, though, and the town is mostly populated.
I will bring peace to the risen dead.
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
I have experience in these matters.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
There! That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Simple dagger. That's better than what I'm using. The console's also got a really nice quick equip where you can go through things that you picked up with the D-pad and then quickly equip them if they're better than what you're using instead of having to go to the menu all the time. It's really good because on console it's a little clunky to get into the menu. Let's say I'm digging the Necromancer. Just the skills so far, quite nice. Thank you for the host, Game Center, and thank you, Scott and Pebster, for the hosts earlier. I really appreciate it. I don't normally stream, but thought having this is a nice way to going through this blind is a good thing to do for a stream. Because no one wants to see scrub tier Destiny play.
My master would take pride in this.
The little followers, all they do is collect treasure for you, which is nice. You don't have to run around extra to do it yourself. That's right, I can explode corpses. That's why they keep appearing on the ground. The Necromancer, one of their skills. I don't think I have it yet. Try that out. One of their things is explode. Their corpse explosion. Target an area exploding with 5 corpses. I think that came with the Necromancer pack. I don't recall getting him prior. He is really kind of awesome. All of my all of my followers are actually pretty disturbing and nice. There's a skeleton dog, voodoo doll. This is like a little siege breaker wearing a diaper. It's disturbing. Weird spidery thing. Tiny yeti. This is Liv Moore from iZombie, who apparently likes Diablo a lot, so she got a follower. Tiny little butcher. A cow from the cow level, and then this, the half-form golem. This little one wasn't quite finished when it came into the world, but it'll follow you anyway. That's amazing. That's not right in front of me attack. Ooh. That's some good damage. No scope that wretched mother. So these bodies on the ground don't normally appear unless you're a necromancer, and these are what you can explode. So if these were in the middle of a group of enemies, you could blow them up to do lots of damage. It's a very different gameplay style than the other characters. I like that they made all the different characters play differently. Yeah, I think it'd be right up your alley if it was a game that you'd not have problems playing. It's very Lovecraftian, the whole plot.
I can no longer deny the true nature of the evil that rises from the depths of the cathedral. It is almost too horrible to admit the truth of it. It is the Dark Lord of Terror, Diablo himself, who plagues us.
And the story, I mean, people complain that Diablo 3 didn't have a very compelling story, but I always enjoyed it. And, I like the themes that they hit on and the places that they go. Because, I mean, I've played over 1,000 hours of this game, combined between the Xbox and the PC. I mean, right now it's on for $30, the complete edition of Diablo 3, which is the base game, the new Necromancer add-on, and the previous add-on that made the game really fun.
While exploring a cave with hopes of finding hidden treasure,
I pick up all the journals because they're worth XP, and early in the game, leveling up is important.
Unbelievably, as I was searching them for any items of value, they began to rise. I must tell them of this and
the other nice thing is the Paragon system, that once you fully level the character up, I'll pick that up, you can get bonus points by going to Paragon levels. They give you, added damage, or more armor, or more resistance to attacks. So it really extends the game. Wait, do I pick up my Paragon levels? Yeah, I've got like 118 points that I can use. Because
that is too expensive.
I have a lot of Paragon levels from other characters, and they carry over. Man, I got a lot of Paragon points. This will help with damage. So each one of these boosts. Oh, yes. The wing. You can get wings for any character. Like if you buy the expansion for the Necromancer, you get these rotted demon wings. So you can apply those to anybody. I've also got mercy wings. But if it shoots arrows, then she was a demon hunter, and those are really fun. A lot of mobility, a lot of DPS on the demon hunter. All of these things I just put points into boost aspects of my character. Like this is a 150, 590, sorry, bonus to my intelligence, which is my main stat for damage. Faster attack speeds, better critical hit damage, resist all, which means, you know, poison, fire, ice attacks, you resist more. Area damage just means you do more damage to things around you if you do multiple hits. So all this is, Oh, well, thank you for the follow, Suits. And, I do have Scottybot in here, too, so you should be getting points, and people can give you, what did I call them? Scumbucks. So, I think. Did I call it that? Scottybot even in here? Yeah, for some reason, he abandoned me. You just bring him back in. I don't know what's been going on with this. Maybe it's because I didn't stream enough. I brought him in just on the occasion that I might stream. Oh man, this is a completely unconfigured Scottybot. Oh, that's fun. Sure, that'd be great. Thank you, Peb. Yeah, I gotta get that configured. Dang it, Scottybot. I had it called Scumbucks before. Because I can't think of anything better to call them.
Diablo has walked these lands.
The nice thing about this game is that it references a lot of the previous games. Like, this is Tristram from the first Diablo. And so if you played any of the previous stuff, or followed any of the previous stuff, you get to see a lot of places that you once went. I like these big... The fat zombies will sometimes break in half and crawl at you. Thank you, Hater Creator, for the follow. I don't have an army or a group of what followers are called, but I appreciate you following. This is the wretched mother of the wretched queen. See, since I applied all my Paragon points, I am just wrecking things right now, which is nice. It lets you feel a little OP on your characters that you make after the initial one. Since I've got a bunch of points, I can do more damage. Thank you, Peb, for turning on the points.
I promised Marco I'd protect him, but now he's dead.
Oh, I've got a better sword. Gloves are on. So if you don't have something equipped in a slot, like currently, I don't have any pants on, although my character is clearly wearing pants. If you pick something up, it'll automatically wear it in that slot. Same with belt. But once something's in that slot, you have to explicitly apply it to see if it's better or not. Got a lot of stuff I can get rid of. You just solo 70 Greater Rift. That is pretty badass. Season 10 was my first
Thank
season
you
on
for
the
your
Xbox,
help.
and I got a
Could you
monk
talk
up
some sense into
to
Leah? She won't
the
give up
second
on the
Slayer
idea
level
of rescuing her uncle.
before I had
Interesting.
problems with
If he lives, his
Greater
knowledge
Rifts.
could prove useful. My master would take pride in this.
But yeah, no, you can have a ton of fun with Greater Rifts. Necronarius build? Damn. So you've got this guy leveled up already.
I will help you find your uncle, Leah.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
Now I got Leah following me. Do I have anything in here? Got lots of things in here. Must all be, these are all from my monk from the season.
It doesn't feel right being in Uncle Deckard's room when he's not here.
Peb's got plenty of scum.
We have come at last to Tristram's old cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This
Yeah, I'm gonna have
is
to
where
figure
I
out
may finally find the
builds.
answers I seek. Leah worries after my safety,
Oh,
but
here's my
I
safety.
believe information vital to defeating the last lords of the burning
that's
hells can be found here.
30 days to take all this stuff and put it someplace. Oh, is it? Dang it. Let me edit that in the options. Okay. See how that goes.
And it is written, a fire will carve a furrow in the sky, and this shall be a sign unto you.
Yeah, Hater Creator. I'm not familiar with the Necromancer yet, so I'm not sure what the different builds are or what
Here,
the meta
let
is
me
for
open
it.
the gate.
But
Adria
I'm looking
was
forward
my
to
mother,
finding
but
out.
I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
Did you
Oh, hey,
know
Cookie.
your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Hopefully the volume's a bit better now. If not, I will keep tweaking it.
Look! Hidden cellar! Follow me!
Dark magic lingers here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
Thank you for that follow.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
Leave that to me. You'd best stay and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again.
Thank you, Pep.
But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
I have my laptop beside me, so you can turn on spin, and I'll still be able to see it. Yeah, I haven't played Diablo in a little while because Destiny had grabbed me, much like Diablo had before. But man, it was super good to get in here and start wrecking things. Is it? No treasure? Okay. I don't know why they gave you this little action roll. It's really short range. But I guess it's better than nothing when you're getting attacked. And speaking of somebody who's played it on the PC for hundreds of hours, I really like the way they did the controller support in the game. It works a lot better than I thought it would have. Everything's contained right on the controller. You don't need to reach for the number keys or anything. No, I can't fly. I just have these wings for show. If they're distracting, I can turn them off. They're purely cosmetic. Next time I'll drop the chandelier on them. The mage character, when you go into something like Archon, will float above the ground, but there's no actual flying. You're pretty beholden to the way the levels are laid out. You can do that. You can drop chandeliers on enemies, get bonuses. Back here. Oh, I've got. That's right. I've got a. Ooh, can I raise? You guys? Yeah, corpse explosion. That's the stuff. Yes, those guys, the big fat guys are very interesting to deal with because the explosion will do damage. It can do significant damage at higher levels. And then there's enemies that attack them. There are ones later that are full of tiny demonic babies, Peb. And if you listen to the cannon, where is that? No. Monsters. Grotesque.
Grotesques may seem slow and senseless, but they hide many dangers within their hideously malformed bodies.
The canon reason that those grotesques are full of babies is because they ate them. You just got a hankering for some baby. Oh yeah, corpse explosion works well. Oh, this is nice.
That foe will die.
This is working out well. Ooh, cursed chest. I'll have that skeleton be behind corpses. Big meaty corpses that I can explode. Yeah, I like this corpse explosion.
Plasma has blessed me. Embraces you.
Double chests. Good luck, Peb. Well, at least it wasn't 3 donks. I have a Scumbot account set up for it, but it doesn't. I'll have to reapply it. Nothing this way. But yeah, if anyone's interested in Diablo 3, now is the time to get it, because it's on sale while this new new DLC is out. So, and for Xbox Live Gold members, if you're thinking about picking it up, now's the time. It's 30 bones for the entire game. I'll have to set that up again. Uh-oh, Pease is gonna lose all his scumbucks. One out of 3 dings. I'll probably set it to 18 plus, especially if I start playing Destiny or something online, because sometimes I swear. But right now, I'm fine with it being anybody. Diablo can be a little gory at times, but it's so abstract with the distance from it, and it's relatively cartoony, so I think I'm okay with it being not 18 plus.
Foul minions, stay back!
Stay a while and listen.
Back! May this ledge hold. Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
I can see that. Uncle Deckard's getting wrecked.
Back to your graves!
The naming system in Diablo can be crazy. You get some really good enemies, like Head Cleaver. That's a pretty good one. Blew up your corpse, Head Cleaver. How does that feel? Ezzy! Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you
But
for the follow,
why
Ezzy.
did you risk yourself for me?
I believe we can aid each other. Your niece told me you were here.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the
It's
worst.
Uncle Deckard.
I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
I used to be the only way to affordably find
We must discuss
weapons.
the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
In Diablo 2, Uncle Deckard was the best way to find or to discover the legendary
He was
weapons.
pursued by a creature called the Skeleton King, who blocks the path to the fallen star.
I really like the voice they got for the male Necromancer. He's super, like, extra black metal. Can't use that yet. Got pants, got boots. Still no belt. A better life per second. Take the slight bump on intelligence for survivability in the long run. Don't need to repair anything. You don't have to repair anything until I think level 10. Your armor doesn't take damage, but once it starts taking damage, you have to go over here and repair it, and it will cost you money. But I have 500 million gold, so... Yeah, that's right, he's already a sovereign.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you. And
It's
your
great.
friend
Followers
here.
are fun.
Friend,
15.
I am not often called that. But I wish to know more about the fallen star.
The prophecy of the end days surely
see it?
points to it as a sign.
Would you
that
just
the
play vanilla
end has
Diablo 3,
begun.
Ezzy, or did you play it when
Please,
they
Uncle,
added the...
not more of your stories.
Yeah,
All that
they
matters
added
now
a
is that you're
lot.
back.
The first expansion pack made the
more
game
now.
excellent, and then the Necromancer pack they just did has added a little bit of extra. They've added
The
seasons to
Skeleton
the
King
Xbox,
was
which is
once
super
our
good.
beloved Lord,
They've
Leoric. He
for a game
was
that came out in
driven mad
2012,
by Diablo's
they have done so
evil.
much for this game. I'm
He
super
lost
impressed.
both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
I will find a way to lay him to rest.
Like, there's just
The
so much
key
extra
to
content. They added
defeating him
new
lies
areas
in
to
his
the
old
world
crown.
in the
Seek
last
out
2
our
updates.
blacksmith, Hadrig.
It's ridiculous.
He knows of its whereabouts.
Kenai's Cube, which should be... No, I haven't gotten far enough. But Kenai's Cube, which lets you add the effect of legendaries to you without having to equip that legendary. Really nice. Lots of stuff. We gotta go talk to the blacksmith. Poor Hadrig.
Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife, tending
Yeah, Ezzy, you should check it out with the new content if you can. It's really good. Here's Furious Shen, Covetous Shen. Since I've unlocked all these people in story mode on other characters, they appear here from the
You
beginning.
are the blacksmith, aren't you?
Normally, you have to find these
I
people
have a
down the road.
request.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
Death is a path all must tread. Allow me to help.
Thank
I
you.
swear that's
Follow
new
me.
dialogue for Hadrig. Which means they got his voice actor in to redo it.
My friends, I'm sorry.
Do not apologize. You grant them peace.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Ooh, that guy's skin fell off.
Hadrig, help me.
Yeah, you do have to go find Kenai's Cube later. The best part about Kenai's Cube is that it brings back the best character in the game.
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hadrig Aemon.
There is a way you could repay me. I seek the crown of King Leoric.
I can help you there.
Yes,
It's
thank you for the
buried
follow,
with
Hater
its
Creator.
Chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
I don't know if the Necro's OP like the Crusader. I've just started with the character. But it seems like you can get a lot of damage value out of like corpse explosion and things like that. Like my little chubby buddy running after me. Like that right there. That seems like it might be a little OP. And then as you explode things, it makes more things to explode. Back on the PC, I had a Hammer Crusader that would you just right-click and walk forward, and it would murder things. It was great. Press X to kill.
Decay and rot.
452 billion damage potential. I love it. I love that that's possible.
The blacksmith's apprentice has fallen. Another disruption in the balance.
Poor Hadrig's apprentice is dead. This is good. I am really liking the Necromancer. There's already a character in the game called the Witch Doctor who summons things and kind of fits the niche the Diablo 2 Necromancer did. But they said that this would feel different, and it really does. It feels a lot different than the Witch Doctor. This is good. I need to do this so I have something to talk about for the podcast this week. Just get rid of this. Stop hitting me.
The night embraces you.
That was good. That was a nice explosion. Oh yeah? Oh, there's the pity arrow. I can just barely see it behind the chat. If you wander around the area long enough and don't find where you're going, they'll put a little arrow on the map, let you know the direction. And I invariably go the wrong way. So he's in one of these. So as you break things, just like random stuff in the environment, you get bonuses.
Waited for this.
The more things you break, the more speed bonus you get. Oh, I'm making dudes now. I'm not doing that. It's just doing it on its own. I like it.
Decay and rot.
Oh my god, I got a posse. This is good. Oh, I hear a loot goblin. There he is. Kill him. Give me your loot. There it is. All the loot.
Your death nears.
Well, Ezzy, I've also pumped a bunch of my Paragon points into the character because I had them, which always makes the beginning too easy. I shouldn't be... Oh, no worries, Peb. I shouldn't be doing the story. I should just be going through adventure mode and doing it that way, but I like playing the beginning of the story, so... the fact that it looks too easy is probably on me. Adventure mode is where all the good stuff will be anyway. I've never found the right crypt right off the bat.
An interesting opponent. This world can abide you no longer. I understand so much more now.
Let's see what some of my packs are.
All must serve the cycle.
That's true. That's a good way of going through it, Hater Creator, is doing the story until the end, then doing adventure mode. I might create one of these guys for the season and see how that goes. Get the guaranteed set.
This world can abide you no longer.
See what picked up anything useful. We can't use this one yet. One more level. Got a belt finally. Pants. Oops. Better boots. Set up a pass. Just go for more health goes. There we go. Paid off already. I have yet to see a Primal Ancient drop. I haven't been playing a lot lately since they added them, but man, that's great. Was it a good roll? Around circles. One of the nice things with Diablo 3 is that you can actually press a button when viewing something where it stat ranges, and it'll show you the rolls on what it is that you've got. So I've got 7 to 9, 6 to 9 is the range. So I've got a good roll on damage, max roll on damage bonus, almost max roll on intelligence, and kind of a mid roll on life per hit. So that you can actually see how good something is right in the UI without having to go to a website and say, is this a god roll? Is this a god roll pants? Oh, the little monster? That's, that is a pet. And it's the one I think that comes with this expansion pack, the half-formed golem. All they do is run around behind you, and it will collect loot, basically. If treasure drops on the ground, it runs and picks it up, and it puts it in your inventory, so you don't have to run around in circles after something explodes in money picking it up. And I got a bunch of different ones. There's a... he's called Peas because Scott was the first person who joined the stream. And I was like, I don't know what to call my character, so I called him Peas. And Scott's extremely honored, I'm sure. Where's all my posse going? Excellent. I'm sure Scott's always wanted to be a necromancer. Nothing else up here? Oop, this is the right one. Second try.
I think the crown is nearby.
Here, you guys take him. It's on you. Help him back here. Hi, welcome back, Peb. There we go. Now I can use that legendary that my friend sent me. Ooh, it's all dripping poison. The other thing is that if I died to a rare monster in here, it would send that rare monster to my friend's game, and he could beat it, and we would both get legendaries out of it.
I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
Sorry, buddy, but I'm going to kill you, and do it anyway. Slipknot Spasm. That's a good name for a belt. Yes, I am on Xbox One, and I would totally be down for playing. So my name on Xbox One, I should create a command for this. I'm not the same as my stream name. It's Dr. Nunpuncher, because they wouldn't let me have
I am returning to town.
my name on Xbox Live when I joined up. Hey, Drig.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem.
So normally when you're starting story
good to
from the
work
beginning,
again.
you don't have access to the blacksmith
New
area
as the
until
day it was
you've done this
placed
part.
upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
There is no higher calling than serving the balance.
Yeah, level 10 is when you have to start reprinting
Priests
things.
of
And
Rathma
Hadrig can
would
make
welcome
stuff for you.
aid. But I should tell you,
Ooh,
during my
science.
travels, I found the body of your apprentice. It was a quick death.
Fool boy.
Glorious
For the
Guillotine.
worst, and
I
you
love
will
that
not be
name.
disappointed. Thank you for the news.
By salvaging things, it gives you reagents to make things. It used to take up space in your inventory and chest, but now they've removed it. And they all sit here and they don't count, so I've got enough to make tons of stuff. Thank you for the friend's request, Hey Creator. We'll play sometime. And Reanimation. Command your skeleton minions attack the target and increase their damage. Oh, that's really nice.
I have
I love my skeleton army.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
There is no other way to reach the fallen star, it seems.
Turn to the cathedral garden. Even though I don't need these things, I always pick them up because it's force of habit.
I can bring that down. I'm afraid not.
Wow, they wrecked that guy.
My name is Lockdown, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I left only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart. This is Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement and sent us off to die.
I don't need that. Hoping it was XP. Ooh, I hear a loot goblin. Kill him. Sometimes they'll open a portal through the area of greed and go back through it and get all kinds of money. Corpse explosion room unlocked bloody mess. Well, I have to use that. Where's the cool, creepy music? It should be there. Have a chance to be decapitated. Yes, I will turn that on. So the runes are just added things that will boost the damage on your different methods of killing things. I've got the volume set a little lower because it was drowning me out earlier, so you might not be able to hear what Yeah, they added a ton of stuff, and I mean, if you get the expansion on its own, it's only $14 for all the extra things. So there's definitely a lot of legs in this game. Now, this might be, well, I think it's their last paid update for the game, but I don't know if they're going to continue adding areas and whatnot.
You're my now, back to my mission.
Hey,
who are you? You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well. Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
I must slay the Skeleton King.
Then our aims align.
I like corpses. Thing out here. It's that one guy.
Weakness consumes you. The cultists dragged me past this glowing pit. What made it? I will know soon. Down this way. He's free! I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
If you insist.
I like the Necromancer. He doesn't know what to think about this Cormac or John Dar character.
This will be a challenge.
What do you think? 4 skeletons is impressive. I got more skeletons than that.
Black magic bars our way, but the will of a Templar is stronger.
Yes, yes.
You were a Templar, John Dar. How could you succumb to this coven?
The coven is my brotherhood now. The powers we serve will soon... Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
Yeah, they'll probably do a balance pass on the
I will go with you on your hunt for
fairly
the
soon.
King, but there is one
Anytime they do a release like this, they give it what they think is the good amount of polish, and then they're like, well, people are just walking through greater rifts. Okay, so we'll change it a bit.
It is good to fight.
Yeah, you can join me. I need a chatty sidekick. Yeah, Hater Creator. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, after this season, or even if mid-season, they do a balance pass on them.
like to count how many we've killed, but I've lost track.
Oh, is that another goblin? Update your armor and whatnot without even going into a menu.
This magic bodes ill. Your death nears.
Nice. I'm glad that they made the combo awesome. I feel like this roll should make you go further or something. This feels like staggering.
Weakness consumes you. Embraces you.
Oh, got my first ring. Plenty of skeletons. Yeah, I like my posse. They're pretty badass. I can just go say, go fuck that one guy up. And then they just go on this murder spree.
Do not fear the end.
And I can blow up corpses. I kind of like the Necromancer, the ability of the Necromancer to stand at the back of an army and just kind of, you know, support with explosions. Those daggers from the ground that you get from the beginning. It's been fun so far. Sometimes you get a new character and it takes you a little while to figure out what their ability is.
The night embraces you.
He's been pretty clear. And Necromancers, if there's two in a party, you can explode each other's corpses, so you get twice as many corpses to explode. It apparently becomes a big mess. By a big mess, I mean really awesome. I think it works. Here's the whole star left, so let's find out what made them.
Weakness consumes you.
Ooh, new active skill category. Decrepify. Sure. Shot. Else it's good that I have it equipped. I like the inundating desiccated heart shield. That's amazing. They've just added that class of shield, and it looks like a heart. Oh no, it's the witch doctor is. If you look in his hand, he's actually carrying a heart, and it's beating. Skeletal mage mechanic too. Hey, cancer in a bucket. That sounds fun.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
Hey, Novak. How's it going? No worries. I hadn't streamed before today, so it's not a problem. You know, Vac, you got to be my Diablo 3 navigator now. So this is not...
I do not understand how evil walks in the day. Should it not fear the light? You possess only a limited understanding of these forces. But the light is both a literal and figurative foe of evil.
You're good. Off my screen. Yep. Thank you, Peas. Scott. Okay, there's the pity arrow. I've run around enough that it's telling me where to go. I got my first troll. It's like a landmark, right? A rite of passage.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness, Leoric.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king, even if you will not.
Fun times. Hey, Leoric.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
We shall put you down, Hellspawn!
to all of my mods. Oh, there's a chest down there. It was just a steaming vent. Not even a place I can get it.
We have just arrived in Tristram.
Hey, thank you for the host,
say,
Naz.
I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient
podcast
broken-down monastery.
with me on Nazgul every 2 weeks.
I cannot fathom why Lazarus
and,
was
another
so
gentleman named
intent
Bat
on this.
Phantom.
You will never defeat me!
We do an occasional stream under our podcast and cartoons name, Operation Pug. Working on a web cartoon in our spare time. I'll have to make a command that will link to the YouTube video.
How should I train?
Naz and I'll have to get a stream going where we're both playing Necros. God, that beating heart is just too awesome.
That is not possible.
Oh no. Yeah, you don't want to ask me questions about that. Oh, that's going to be Leoric's crown. So let's identify that. We just need to find a ruby. And we can find out what's at the bottom of this pit. I think he means the word that person dropped. The troll dropped in my chat. See you next Tuesday. It's a dude.
This is unexpected. How did you come here?
I remember falling.
Who are you?
I am not your enemy. I think. Yes, I believe I have come with a warning. The darkness. The darkness is coming. I don't remember.
You must get to safety. Then we will find answers.
Skeletons are ready for action. They don't like standing around.
I believed it was a fallen star. But in truth, it was only a man.
Only a man? He fell from the sky.
His memories have vanished. Perhaps Deckard Cain will know more.
Hey Naz, yeah, for sure. I'm not sure how long I'll be on, but if not right now, then perhaps a little bit later.
I found him in the crater.
Yeah, my skeletons all have attention deficit disorder.
Who are you? What are you?
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom.
Yeah, I'm really liking everything I got going on here. Oh, let's take a look at what we got. I'll change it to a two-handed staff. Nope. Ring. 1 to 2 damage, and then vitality. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I got all the good stuff on. I got a legendary from you, Naz, and I'm using it as the sword right now, the Wildwood.
Tell me everything you remember, stranger. Every detail.
Falling.
I like how my little
Fire.
pet kind of throbs like a
Sword of
heart, and every
great
so often will
power.
spurt blood
It
out the
was
top of his back.
Part of me, but it shattered into 3 pieces as I fell.
It is vital that we find those pieces. I believe the sword made whole will restore your memory.
The goatmen are rampaging through the fields. Could the sword have anything to do with
Goatmen?
that?
Of course, of course.
Would include
Just
goatmen
as the
in
dead
anything.
rose around the stranger, the sword pieces drove the goatmen to madness.
It's possible. We'll have our answers once I retrieve the sword.
What skill should I master?
Thought I'd plug the cartoon. I like that banner. I can't change. I just need the better crossed arms. Raging Goatmen.
If there's a sword here, we will find it.
Cormac's always so positive about things. You would think the horns would prevent it, but Goatman heads will fly off and roll for ages. Yeah, Goatmen are the worst idea, Naz. Glad that spear staggers those big charging beasts, because they're a pain in the butt. Yep, we actually have to reshoot the pilot now, or redo the pilot. Start from scratch. What would be better than Goatmen? How about man goats instead of goat men? That are men. They're just men that eat grass. What a monstrous creature. Yes, that's right, creature. Not even creature.
criminals treated in your land?
There are no criminals among the priests of Rathma. No outsiders may see us in that light.
It grieves me to hear that.
For you to hear that there are no criminals? We have transcended past crime. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, I can see Necromancers being fun going through Greater Rifts. I didn't think about that, Naz, but I can totally see it now. I thought the voice for him was spot on. And if it is actually the same voice actor as Zoltan Cool, that means he's the best, automatically. You've had more time with the Necromancer, so you can do the scientific testing to figure out exactly how much better it is. Sometimes I explode corpses and I don't even need to. The end. My corpse exploded that thing's skin right off. Yeah, no, they got some great voices in this game, Hater Creator. Hey, Spoilicious, how are you this morning? The more important question is, have you had your coffee yet?
I am undone. Demon spawn have taken root in my fields.
I am doing well.
Then you must go.
This land is all my family has.
I figured I would stream the new Necromancer update for Diablo 3, so I'm doing quite well because of it. Great, so many of my friends from other Mixer channels have shown up, and it's been so nice having the support.
I understand so much more now.
Oh, Naz, that's so sad. I mean, they sound close enough. It's like Ian Grufford is doing a Stephen Bloom impression. It's okay, Spoilicious. It's not for everybody.
Bless you.
I've always had a soft spot for the beat-em-up loot fests. So Diablo has always been one of the games that I've played since, oh god, time immemorial almost. I think, what was it, 25 years from Diablo 1 anniversary recently? So I've been playing it for quite some time. And Diablo 3 has done such a good job at extending itself and being good that, yeah, it's understandable. It's not everybody's bag. Yeah, no, between Naz and I on PC and Xbox, there's... I bet we're over 1,000 hours, Naz.
Kill him!
See, that's what I do with streams, is there are games that I don't enjoy playing. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the Witcher series, but I like watching other people play them. And that's what I get out of Let's Plays and people streaming, is that I can experience games that I normally wouldn't.
It belongs to another.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven.
And then there are times when I can't play Destiny that I watch other people stream Destiny so that I can
Made an enemy.
at least get some vicarious enjoyment out of it.
Games begin.
I hope your games involve something better than these cultists, Magda.
Well fought, but you will never possess the next piece. It is
You'll never possess the Necronomicon.
She is more devious than she appears.
That's very much appreciated, Spoilicious. Colorado's a nice place. Done here.
To go back. Thank you for helping me fight the darkness. To contend with evil is the essence of what it means to be a Templar.
In all things, there must be balance. I recovered a piece of the sword, but members of a coven are pursuing it as well.
Uncle Deckard, they sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leah. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your memory?
Steve Blum is a video game staple like Nolan North. He's been in a ton of stuff, or Yuri Lowenthal. They've all been in like every game ever. Yep. So they've done a ton of work on different video games. So you'll recognize them from a lot of different places. Because, I mean, Nolan North was Deadpool in the Deadpool game, and he replaced the Dinklebot. Do I have any rubies? Oh, yes. Jack that ruby right in my helmet. The reason you do this is that Leoric's Crown, its special feature is that it increases the effect any gem socketed to this item by 83%. So, red gems give you XP bonuses, and Leoric's Crown will amplify that, so you get a lot more XP. Yeah, Naz, I would too.
They know where the next piece
I've got a fairly utilitarian voice, and I would love to have a very flexible one like Nolan North or Steve Blum.
Exactly, Leah.
Yes, the Gem of Ease as well.
To the Nephilim.
It's
Leah,
a very flexible helmet. And I wear it well past where you should probably replace it, just for the XP
The
boost.
Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another. You and I aren't so different. I have great power within me too. The only difference is, I have no control over mine.
Then you must learn to master it.
It's only happened a few times in my life, and only when I was in grave danger. Something rises up from deep within me and, well, I can't really explain it.
I'm sure that has no bearing on the story whatsoever.
You there! Please help! They're going to kill my friend! Thieves are going to kill my friend if we don't do something. Help me break these bonds and see for yourself!
Who is this friend of yours?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves are after.
Losing my patience, wench!
I'll never tell you.
Enough of this. Release Sasha and give her the relic.
You actually believe what this scoundrel tells you? Fine, you fools. We'll kill the both of you.
Not today, monster.
I don't think that guy did as well as he thought he would. Maybe he didn't see the gigantic skeleton army. Somehow. Like, come on, buddy. Skeleton army.
This isn't over. The rest of the Thieves Guild will find you.
I doubt that will ever happen. I got an amulet.
Here's the relic, my love. I hid it like you asked. Father's grown suspicious of us, but that won't matter once we're married. It won't be long, right?
Of course, my dear. Soon we will settle down to a quiet life of tilling the fields and raising children. But first, I have to sell this relic. Alas, I must travel away with my friend here to do so.
What? You mean to accompany me?
Yes, yes! You look like you know a lot about markets. Now, lead the way!
You seem somewhat less
relic
than
is a fake.
trustworthy.
Gods, I should have known. You seem like you could use a helping hand, and I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
Please
So,
tell me that you're
what
not
part of this
considering
gigantic
this
skeleton army
proposal.
makes you believe I need help? Can I have more? Let's see if I can get more. I really care about curses. Army of the Dead. Man, Golem. There, Skeleton Mage. There, I don't need you. Look at this. Look at this ridiculous thing I've got going on here.
There you are.
Where did Mage go?
And you're betrothed?
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you? By the way, my name is Lyndon.
Oh, they're timed. No, I don't want you. And I can't get the golem yet, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, well, I'll get the golem instead. There we go. Ooh. He's got a little tiny head.
Our mission lies there.
Wow.
What the tomes say of Alaric and this
He's
temple
really
is
pulsy
not
and
encouraging.
weird. I love him. He's like the little guy I got following me, but a big
Must
version
be
of
Alaric
him.
the Guardian. Uncle Deckard told me of your eternal watch over this cursed place. I thought it was a myth.
Are you Nephilim?
No. There have been no Nephilim for a millennium.
Nephilim for a millennium.
You're another myth. You seek entrance to this temple, but only a Nephilim can enter. If you retrieve the keys from the outlying tombs and use them on the gates, we will see who and what
You truly are. Follow me. I will raise the bridge that you may pass. Seek 2 tombs in the woods
I will be
beyond.
back in 1 second.
The warrior's rest and the crypt of the ancients. Within them reside the keys to our sacred temple.
What skill should I master? I am inspired by our friend here. Thank him.
There is no need.
And back. Day on nature's cruelest mistakes, yes.
A pall of ancient doom hangs upon these woods.
Are these Alaric's people?
No. They're street
No, they're what?
We finished them off. Uncle Deckard called these flying creatures death of wings.
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
Could we find more like that?
Oops, I thought my abomination was an enemy.
decay and rot.
Yes, decay and rot is on everyone's shopping list. It's an essential part of a healthy breakfast.
The grave beckons.
Alaric says that our people can survive the coming battle, but I saw the truth in his eyes. Why did he order me to guard the beacon of honor? Those shambling things are slaughtering my people in the forest above, and there's nothing I can do to stop it.
Sad day for the Nephilim.
This is amazing. It reminds me of being a child and searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Deckard.
Your death nears. My power has grown.
Man, you could explode a lot of corpses.
We were so sure we could beat whatever traps the ancients had laid for tomb robbers. But the dead bodies of my friends testify to the folly of our arrogance. I will be dead soon as well. Our greed was our downfall.
Wasn't gonna let me put it there for a second.
The temple is open. Enter and defeat the guardians within. Although they are my brothers, they will seek your death when you enter.
Brothers sound like dicks.
None may enter the inner track. Rise, my brothers. Rise and do battle.
As long as I have the skill that I'm using currently that brings the skeletons in, yes, it will automatically resurrect. I could choose a different skill and they would go away.
Your strength rivals that of our greatest champions. What now do you think you are? You may enter our most sacred place.
The spirit speaks the truth. This was a good one.
The noble hero fought his way here just to die.
You are again mistaken.
And who is this you bring with you? Adria's daughter? She has power within her. No matter. Your mother will soon share your fate, little one. The shard is mine. Fill this temple with their blood.
But these guys? No,
Did
they're not gonna do
my
that.
mother will share my fate? Could my mother be alive after all these years?
She has every reason to deceive us. Do not listen. And what is the power within you that she spoke of?
This fight was too easy. She's toying with us. We must get back.
The world stone has been changed. Our children are born weak and suffer short lives. The demon Nereza promised to restore their power, but instead turned them into misshapen creatures and sent them to war against us. We may die, but not before she is sent back to the burning hells.
Yeah, they're ready and able. They are just waiting for baddies.
I am returning to town. How should I
Let me do that. thank you for the host, and thank you for being here, Peb, at the beginning. And I hope you have fun streaming. I probably won't be on too much longer. And thank you very much, and have a good day. Have a good one.
The second piece is safe, but I do not know where the last one has fallen.
I remember a glow streaking towards a fishing village.
That must be Wortham.
Ah, brilliant, dear Leah. Have the ferryman take you there.
I'll get in your house before you came.
I wish that Leia could live a different life, a more normal life. But alas, such is not her fate. When I pass, there is none but her to continue my work, and the future of this world hangs in the balance.
That's about as good place as I need to put this to a bit of an end. So I'm going to stop here, and I might do some more later. But I need to get some things done around the house, and I will see you all a little bit later. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been great streaming for you.